and I'm gonna see my screen for a tiny bit. So this is the OniRift board that we have. This is for the tankard. So shows the polygon, the mesh of the tankard. Here's a personality. It's like I wanted to do that maybe. Don't want to see how it went. We have the grip handle grip that I wanted to do, and then I wanted to make it like it being round tankard because it looks much interesting, more interesting shape. And then I like this style where it had the metal top, metal at the bottom, and the metal handle. So in saying that, what we got was this. This is our tankard. So it has 805 triangles, a couple squares, but yeah, all the vertices are correct. So if you have a look, edit mode, yeah, every vert is connected to a triangle because that's how game engines work. You need to either have squares or triangles, you can't have nonagons. So that's what I was trying to do, and that is our tankard. I think it's kind of cool. It looks cool, and I think it suits the character as well. But I want to put a wrap around the handle if I can. And I want to make this look like wood, but I think that's inside the texturing, but I'm not too sure, so I'm going to ask in class on Thursday. But yeah, that is the tankard. That is my tankard file. So today we're going to start from this, and we're going to make the table. So the table, we wanted to do storage at the bottom because I think that's kind of cool for a table that's in like a in a tinkering kind of table. And then I like the look of this, like how the shelf is on here and like the sides looks really cool. This looked cool, the style, so it has like a little padding on the edges. That looked cool. I liked the back of this, how it has like that on it. I don't know how I'd do that with that though, so we'll see how like it looks and such. And then we have this color. I like the color of this one, but I also do like the drawers on the desk maybe. There's this one with the like the drawer down the bottom, which I did like that style. And I like that it had the padding, interesting padding thing. So I think that would be cool. I liked the like I said before, I like the storage. So I'm thinking of like blending these two together, these two styles together, and then having this as the top, blending it with this kind of thing. Seeing how I can do that. That's what we're going to work on today. So this is the environment prop out of the prop that I had to do. Okay. I think I can use Blender on here, so we'll see. Oh, it does come up. Hell yeah. Okay. Okay. It does come up, which is really good. I didn't know if it did. So that's nice. Okay. So we're gonna create a Pokemon session and then we're gonna get started. So like I said, you guys can join the Pokemon session. At the moment, our session's in Poison. We have a Poison 1 assignments. Okay. I feel like that should now update. There it is. There is the Pokemon. So there you go. That is it there. Like I don't want to put it over this side. And then we'll start with a focus session. This is, I do have like things that I can do on it myself that I can actually do it. So what we're gonna do is I've been using the Ponderomo in Pokemon instead of in Lo-Fi, because Lo-Fi has a Ponderomo timer, which is really good, and I like it a lot. But I've been using the one inside of Pokemon better because it just has better timings, I think, or like, yeah. Also that, I don't know, it has a cute little sound when it does it. So what we're gonna do is we're going to try and do this in two half-an-hour sessions with a short break in between to talk to you guys, to do stuff. If we're stuck or something like that, we'll take a break. So we're gonna start that. There we go. So now it has a timer, and then we have the cube. So with this, it's not showing. Okay, cool. I'll share window. Blender. Can you see stuff? If I turn it, can you see it? Yes, you can. Great. So this is Blender. This is a cube. This is what you start out with when you hit a new scene. You hit the cube. If you hit G on the keyboard and then Z, you move up on the Z axis. I'm putting it so then it's flat on the ground. Then you can change that direction. You can also change it with the keypad as well, which is kind of cool. So yeah. Then we have different stuff. I'm gonna hide the camera and the light at the moment, and I'm gonna change the cube to desk because we're gonna name it. This is in edit mode, which you can tab to hit object mode and tab to hit edit mode. So yeah, this is what we're gonna start out with. What I want to do to start my journey in Blender is, I actually do need to move this. Oh, Blender. Do not fit. There you go, you now fit. Oh, I forgot to change me. I don't know what the short key is, so. Not that one. That one. There we go. I'm gonna move this slightly over so you can actually see, like, the tools. So then you can actually see the highlighted tools on the side next to Focumon. Or I could put it on the other side entirely. I'm just trying to figure out where to put Focumon, because I want you guys to be able to see what I'm doing. Do you know what? We'll put Pokemon instead under me, but above me, like there. There we go. I think that works. So you can see if anyone joins, you'll see yourself in the Pokemon thing underneath me, and it will scroll. It will scroll down, so then you can actually see the people joining and that kind of stuff. So if you want to join and focus with me, and I'll teach you how to make a table slowly but surely. We'll figure out ourselves, because I'm not an expert with this. I do know some of it, but I don't know all of it. So I'm testing it out with you guys. Okay, so here we go. So do face select. This is me extruding out. We need to squash the cube. Either that or, yeah, we need to squash the cube because we need to make it shorter. How you do that is you can do it by this way, knife select it. Yeah. Now I'm not sliding it after I cut it, I'm just hitting it so then it cuts. Trying to think of how deep do I want it. I kind of want it like that deep. So I want it deep enough so that I can tell, but not deep enough for other stuff. I need to hit this, and I need to hit the vertexes. I actually don't know how the knife works. I've never used it before. Cut new photography. Okay. So I'm gonna do this. This is X-ray mode. So up here on the top right is toggle X-ray, or Z. Toggle the X-ray. I'm going to grab all of this upwards. The cool thing about this is that it can do this. So because it's an X-ray, because I'm in X-ray mode, it's grabbing everything. And I'm going to dissolve the faces. There we go. We have a box with all sides. Exactly what I wanted. Alt Z to see it, to check it. See? It's all covered in. Also, I have this on. So if you go to overlays, which is this thing here, and go down to face orientation, it shows you whether the face is on or not. If I where is it? Okay, so I do know this is the correct way of what this is supposed to be. I don't know how to check it, but if this face orientation on and this is not a weird color, because it's usually a weird color if it's the wrong way. If it's the weird color, then it's like, there we go. Now. It's like in here somewhere. But yeah, it's like, this is a face starter, it's like out, so it's okay. But if it's like a pink color, that means it's facing the wrong, it's got the wrong normal. That's what it's under. It's under normal. Under the wrong normal. And if there's a wrong normal, then you can definitely tell because it's very bright. Okay, so what I want to do is, because of my pure ref, the table legs on the pure ref are going to be short, not short, but square legs. But this needs to be moved up. G, so GZ moves up. That is a meter, is up on that line. So I kind of want to go halfway, so it's 0.5. Like that. So then it's off of the ground. Maybe I want to make that skinnier. Maybe I want to make it wider. It's like they're not the correct size yet, because I don't want to make the desk square. I feel like that's too thick for a desk texture. Like it's too thick, maybe. So if I do that again, do that, do faces, do this, delete, dissolve, faces, there we go. It's now less than thick, which is nice. I think that's much better. That looks much better. And then that's all, so A, and then scale, which is S. Or, no, actually, we'll extrude from the edge. That might be the better way of doing this. Maybe extrude out this way. Maybe 0.5 on both sides. There we go. That looks a bit better. Because now it looks like an actual like desk kind of shape. It's not like square, which a desk is not square. Most desks are not square. They do have rounded corners, which I am thinking about. None of the references that I have the rounded corners for the edge of the desk. They all have square edges, so I might just keep it a square edge. Though some of them do have interesting shapes out the front, so they're not entirely square. They've got like a round bit here. But we'll see how we go with just making it. Then we'll add. We do basics, then add more. That's how I always do stuff. So I am doing this, pulling it out. 0.5 is halfway between. I do want to go 0.5. I'll go middle, so we have a midpoint for this. So number of cuts up the top, 3 cuts. One, two, three. Splits it nicely. And then I think number of cuts back to 1. I want to do this one, then that one, this one, that one. Oh, itch. That one. Okay. Some of these I do not need anymore because, well, the topography, I don't need it in the end. I actually might keep it because actually thinking about it, that might be the perfect size for when it's up the top and when we want to like make the weird shapes for the backing and such. Might be smaller than that though. Might do it an extra one. But what I want to do is do this and extrude down. But I want to do it for all 4 legs. Because this is a table. Whoops, wrong one. This is when you don't multi. But I don't want this on, because I want all 4 on the bottom. I want it on that line. So 0.5 should do it. There we go. Perfect. Then we want to grab all of these ones and go up. What I'm gonna do, so then I make sure it's somewhat, I kind of know somewhat, I'm gonna use the grid. So it goes up on the grid instead of snapping to like just random points. So there we go. We have it here. We want to take trying to think of how to do this efficiently, because basically we need to make another square on top of this. I do not want to make another square on top like I normally do it. I want to make it a cube. I want to make it correctly. So what I'm going to do is I think I'm actually going to do it this way. That's fine. It's not as thin as this one, so I was like, I want to make it as thin as this one. So I kind of just want to like duplicate. I need to duplicate the bottom. I need to duplicate this. Not that. That though. We want to go there, and we want to go here. So then we have the whole thing. And then D? No. Alt D. No. Control D. Shift D? It's Shift. It's Shift. Okay. Okay. What we're gonna do is we're gonna start this again because I realized what I've done already. And so that I get correct portions, I'm going to do it a little bit interesting. Cube. Cube. The location is Z extended. Now. G. Z. Tab. G. Z. G. Z. 0.5 up. And then want to cut 2 lines. That, and then take the box. Delete dissolve faces. And you get this. Perfect. That's much better. Now, we want to extend this side and this side, extrude along normals. 0.5. And there we go. Then, we want a loop cut. Again. I'm using this to determine where I want a loop cut. So then I have the little squares on there, so that I don't have to make the whole things I did before. And then we go down the bottom. We pick. We go Alt Z so that we don't have this problem. Take all the faces down here. Go to numpad 1 to get to -y, and then E to get to there. That looks much better. Because a desk, when it's made, is very proportionate. Unless you get like certain things that are not proportionate. And I kind of want to make it proportionate to a point. We'll go up to there. We go 1 again. 1, Alt Z. Take the middle. Take the middle. Shift D to duplicate up to here. We do have a problem though. As you can see, we have a problem. So now you can see what I mean by the normals would be flipped. This is what color you get. You get the bad red. Bad red color. The bad red color means you've got flipped normals and you shouldn't be seeing them. I'm going to extrude all these. I see the flip normals, some of them not. And just pull them straight to here. And there you go. All the normals are correct. And we have no nonagons. Everything's a square. Everything is connecting to a connection. So we have no nonagons. We have no weird vertices. Okay. So, with the desk, wanted to make the back of the desk, and we wanted to make, because this is a basic desk. How thick? It's about the same as the piece of wood, so it is thick. It's about as thick as the leg in most of the cases. Okay, that makes it easy. So what I was looking at then was this. Have interesting stuff. Not just that. Go up do want to go up a meter. There we go. And then... Oh wait. I had to do this. It's kind of what I want to have happen. Same with this part. That's kind of what I want to have happen. But so that would be one of them. That would actually be the desk down the bottom, which would be this desk here. Be this desk right here. So that it's like up like that. What I want is like this. So I have to figure out how to get the curve. That's what I have to figure out, because I don't know how to do that. So we have to figure that out. But I also need to put like these bits in here. These bits, like the bits that are on this one over here, like this. And I need to know if I want to put a drawer in. Looking at this so far, I could put a drawer in reasonably underneath here and make it hollow on the inside. Because all I need to do is just pull this, and this down. Like that. I think. No. So to do a draw, I need the whole thing to go down. I want to go down that much. Reason I do this is I can easily say how much I did it by. I'm doing the simple stuff. So we have a desk. We have, well, this will be a drawer. I am thinking about like the trusses and the fancy bits on these angles. So I do want to pull them down a little bit, I think. Do want to extrude them. Like that. Because what I'm thinking about is this one here. This one here, how it has that kind of thing, is what I'm looking at. Because it has this over on this one. But I could just do it like on this one. Is what I'm thinking of. Basically Frankenstein a desk is what I'm trying to do. need it that tall, like that. And I could do it a little bit on these ones as well, on this side. I do them 0 point. Oh my god, I got it correctly. There we go. I do have an idea of how to do what I want to do for that, actually. I'm gonna give it a go now. Probably shouldn't do this now. But I do want to give it a go now. Actually, no, I won't. I'll do this instead. So I'll bring these up. So what I'm looking at is this desk has this thing here. This desk has that thing, which was in this thing, but it's this one. So they do leave a space at the front for the desk. So, meaning I could just do these two and not do the front, which makes sense, to be honest. Like that. To make this rounded, I'm uncertain. But I feel like it's gonna have to do something with the beveling. It is having something to do with the beveling, but that is wrong because, as you can see, there's a weird thing on it. I'll do that anymore. Oops. Close that window. Oh, Thunder! The timer. Display capture is off. Oh, window capture back on there. Start desk on stream. We did this. So I did one. So complete the focus work. Did half an hour on that. I'm gonna start the short break. Total. How's it? Hope everyone doing well tonight. Just doing a short break before we start. Before we start anything else. So thinking about it, because I'm thinking about like how to do, I don't know how to do the rounded stuff. We could look on a tutorial, but I could also like just make sure everything is started on what I want to do, and I think that's the best option for me tonight with you guys, is to get the basics down, and then I'll go away and check stuff and then figure out stuff. I think I have an idea for how to do the next part. I do have an idea of how to do it. So, else. Do have an idea on how to do it. You know what? We're gonna pause this break, and we're gonna continue on. Start. Okay, we're gonna start. Keep going. Okay, so what I'm thinking is, instead of doing what I did before, is I take this and do it by the corner. That kind of works. Let's do both. And and then pull up the segments. I did it. Oh my god, I did do it. It looks so cool. Okay, so that's how I'm gonna do it on this one. It looks sick. If I knew this more, I would have known something when I did the other thing. Oops. Okay. Face. This face. Interesting. What does that look like? Interesting. Well, these ones will be fine to do. Do them now. I think doing them as round things probably makes sense. Because then it matches the top of the desk as well. There we go. That's kind of cool. And then we have this problem. I think I'm gonna have to cut into this part. Thinking about it. Just thinking about how to do it. I feel like I'm gonna have to cut into it to get like that kind of shape. So then I can bevel inside of it and make a round here, make a round here. And do the internal corners. I think that's how to do it. Oh, good. Well, I do need it on both sides, so that works. No. Turn off the snap. So that did make a whole thing across the whole, but that's okay. It is a loop cut. Let's try it with the knife, actually. This is... I don't know how to do blue. I don't know how to do it, so I'm not gonna try. Okay, we're gonna do this one. This one. That one. Like that, so then they're actually even on both sides, which actually works in our favor. Okay, and then that face, and the internal face. The button dissolve. Ooh, weird. Interesting. Faces. Okay, good. We can see the red, which is fine. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna grab this, and this, and hang on a second. Delete edge. Delete edge. There we go. Yeah, this, that one, and that one, and hit fill. Hit this, and hit fill. And that one, and that one, and that one, and that one. Make sure I'm not hitting the others. And hit fill. There you go. Then we're gonna test out the bevel. Make sure I'm doing this right before I do it to the other one and then it doesn't work. Kinda works. That works. And then the bottom here, this one here, is rounded. So I wonder if I can grab the edge. No, it doesn't look okay. Oh, I know what to do. It's 2 down.
Wiggles and squints eyes sleepily. Nap time already. Yawns and curls up under the runelit trees. Spark dreams await. Snuggles into cozy nest.
And we take this edge plus this edge. That look kind of cool. I like the look of it. So that is looking like that purple disc. That's what I wanted to look like, was the purple disc from Palia. And it's close. Not the whole thing is curved, but it does make it like pretty looking. So basically I have to do this on the other side, which is what we'll do now. Like that. To take away this face, this one, and that one. Only edges and fade. Ooh dear. Oh, let's delete faces. There we go. I hit the wrong one. that edge. That one. And that one, and like that. I think that looks really cool, and I actually like the look of that. It looks stylish, though it doesn't match like that part, and I think we're just gonna get rid of these ones. Just thinking about it, it's just like, I don't know, something about them that I'm like, they don't work anymore. Delete faces. Edges are left. And all the vertices. That didn't work. What the? What happened there? Oh, that's also a duplicate face. Oh. The Zo faces. Faces. Okay, this is much better. I can deal with this. Oh, I see what's happened. Friendly faces. Friendly faces. Yeah, so that was a duplicate face. So what's happened? Pictures. There we go. And then I'm gonna have to do this for all of them. So, also, as you can see, faces. Goes up into here because we pulled this up into here. And that's why everything's being clean. Oop, that's a vertex that needs to be dissolved. Okay, we're gonna start this again. So we do know how to do this. I don't know if I want to do this though. That's what I'm trying to figure out. Because I think it's too much with the top being rounded like that. I think it's just going to be better if I just do like the small edge. Like the small little ones. Little chucks. Like the little chucks that I was doing. that's interesting. I'm trying to think.
World clicks excitedly. Oop, shiny sparkle boom time. But don't worry, Whisperlings, the stream will flicker back soon. Wiggles swings impatiently, can't wait for more zippity zap fun.
Okay. I was just looking at here. Looking at what we have. Oh, I should have done that. Add mesh cube. 1. I think it's too tiny. 1 meter instead, maybe? I don't know. I want it 2. Because I want the width. Actually, pulling it that much. It'll work. Because then I can just pull the 8 legs down. Needs to be up higher because of what I'm doing underneath it. So, edit mode. It is on grid still. That's how thick I want the stuff to be. And actually, this makes sense. Yeah. Because I just realized, take that bit out of the middle and just put like things up. So actually I do need to move this down 2.5 all G Z. Okay. But I need to move it up 0.5 G Y G Z G A G Z 0.5 up. And there we go. Okay. G Z. Oh. Oh. G Z. Why is it off by a little bit? Yeah, that's what I wanted to do. Do another loop cut. I think, do I want it around the top or do I want it around? Where do I want it? .5 down. I think I want it up 1. So it's 0.5 down for the legs. So legs go 0.5 down. Then we have this. Then we have the space in between, which is what I'm trying to figure out how big of a space I want. I think I want at least 1 here in space. is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10 squares. So I want 10 squares up from here. Which is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 9, 10 here. I want it there. And then, so I want to have it this way. Dissolve faces. And then in the middle, dissolve faces. Delete. Fill. Fill. We got it. Perfect. Now, bottom of the cube. Loop cut here. Loop cut here. Loop cut here. Loop cut there. Oh, what? Oh, because I had X-ray. Selecting the wrong one. Okay. There. 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 Okay. Both cubes have... yeah. I do this and then merge center. Oh no. Okay, I do need to extend both out on normals. All for legs. All for legs. Extend along normals. And then this one, and this one. All extend down to the grid. Okay. This one, merge at center. 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 Oh god. Not this one. Merge at center. There we go. This one. Center. 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 This one, center. This one. Guessed it, center. This one, center. This one, merge at center. This one, merge at center. This one, merge at center.
Wiggles excitedly, snackies. Whirl clicks and puffs tiny chest. Let's find some enchanted treats to munch on. Squints eyes playfully. What's your favorite flavor, friend?
So I really want to do... It'd be really cool to do, I think, the rounded arch ones. The rounded arch in here on both sides. It'd be cool, and I think it would work for the desk. Sorry, I just realized the camera. Oh, there we go. I'm back. Okay. So yeah. I didn't oh shit. I just realized I didn't do it that way. All scale on Y. Looks like a bedside table. There we go. It's a bit interesting because it's not square, it's off skew, which is cool. And I ended it there by making that. Cool. We do those and extend. One meter. Bevel. Okay. Yeah, definitely not usually that thick. Let's see what I can do. Pull them. I need faces. And scale. Y. Actually, I'm gonna go backwards. We have been going for an hour, really. Okay. I didn't realize. Yep, an hour and 17 minutes. Wow. I didn't actually realize we'd been doing that. So take a break. We'll take a break. Trying to think, do I want to continue this or continue it tomorrow? Is what I'm thinking. Maybe, just maybe, like, I was thinking, you know, we played last week. Would it be fun to do again? I'm just gonna try scaling this. Interesting. I do like it wide. Kind of adds a big character, it being that wide. I don't think I wanted that wide though. Where can I go? That's it. Okay. Oh, whoa. There we go. I think instead of doing that rounded weird thing, I think we just do a shelf up the top. I think it would look better and more open. And then there is like one of the shelves does like have little shelves, little teeny tiny shelves at the back that are built in. I think that would look better on this desk because it's just like it's looking too over the top. So I think it would be better to do it that way. Still have the lines coming out from here and here. I just don't know how to do them. So I might take that to class. But we'll keep... I might finish this... I'll finish this tomorrow. Won't finish it on stream, but I'll complete it tomorrow. So, yeah. We'll complete the short break. And get the rewards. And make some notes. Okay. We're going to continue. We'll save ours and we will stop this and we'll do instead save as. Do something else instead. So I think we should do some gaming. Oh, hang on a second. just realized. That's the one that actually came up. The lo-fi sessions before we could finish this. As you can see. Lo-fi. Spirit is being lured. Sunquill. When the sun sets, Sunquill's a natural performance. Looking for any shows. Very cute. There is like 2 that we haven't got. We haven't got 3. But there is 2 we haven't got from Lo-fi. But let's